I'm Sandra Steiner Ball, and I serve the West Virginia Annual Conference.
I'm David Yemba. I'm retired, but I was serving in the Central Congo Episcopal area. But at the moment, I'm called by the connection by the United Methodist Church to serve in different capacities, such as commission and a way forward.
And I'm Ken Carter, and I serve as the Bishop of the Florida Conference of the United Methodist Church.
Well, the moderator's role was to begin to do the plans and set the stage and the design for our meetings. I think the moderator's role was to make sure that all 32 members of the commission found their place at the table, developed community and respect, and I think the moderator's role was to help each other listen, to hear, and to respond, to feel that they were able to respond authentically and honestly to the various conversations that had around the table.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And another aspect of the moderator's task is to plan meetings and lead meetings and make sure that everything is going on well and every voice is heard.
Right. And I would add to that, we served, as moderators, we served the commission. And we tried to say that we served the commission in the same way the commission served the Council of Bishops. And the Council of Bishops serves the General Conference. And hopefully the General Conference serves the mission in the world. So we were there, as we've said, to serve this group of people, to be sure that everyone's voice was heard, which meant sometimes going to a person and saying, we're not going to call on you this morning, or to someone else and saying, we really need you to speak in the next time. And I think to try to create a safe space, kind of a holding environment, or to try to build a Christian community. And as I've sometimes said, the challenge of that in the beginning was we were working with some people who did not trust each other and had harmful experiences in the church because of the way they felt labeled or stereotyped. And so we tried to just build a Christian community as moderators.
Yeah, I think a big part of building that community was based around thinking about this was the most diverse group that at least I have ever worked with, and really intentionally thinking about how we help people come together and develop hearts at peace, to use the anatomy of peace concept, to really work on how we could work together with each other, see each other and understand each other as people, and help the group get beyond positions to the interests that we can agree upon, and the interests that would pull the church forward in healthy ways, in ways that would multiply our witness, multiply our ministry, and give an avenue for multiplying disciples.
Right.
And another aspect I would like to underline is that moderators are serving also as a chaplains of the commission, because we are aware that many United Methodists are praying for the work of the commission, and the Council of Bishops has even a plan for prayers for the commission. But within the commission itself, we also pray and plan the devotions and so on, and this is one of the tasks of the moderators.
And I think the last word I would say about the role of moderator is that we've been a moderator team. We say we try to walk together. That's complex when you live on more than one continent and many different hours of time zones. And the efficient way is for one person to do something, make a decision, you move forward, but this was not always about what is most efficient, but what is most needed, and working together, we try to somehow, in an imperfect way, represent the diversity of our church in gender and ethnicity and context, theological perspective, and that was a part of being a moderator team.